When I realized that he's being accused of real crimes and he could be, if found guilty, spending up to 35 years in jail, I couldn't believe it. In this episode of The Gay Bear, I'm going to be talking about the shock arrest of Austin Wold, one of the biggest, most famous, popular gay adult content creators in the whole world. I first saw this story come up in a press release on my Twitter feed from the United States Attorney from the Southern District of New York, stated that Austin Wold, gay adult film star, has been arrested for distribution of sexual content containing minors. And I honestly thought that this was going to be a huge mix-up. I thought that he would have been arrested on like a technicality. And the reason for that is as follows. I know from watching interviews with him in the past that he keeps a camera on him to make content. I'm going to say content wherever he goes. He takes it to the gym in case he wants to make some content in the showers, and he basically keeps it on him constantly. So yeah, if someone stops him in the street and he likes them, and he can go back to their house and he can make some content. So logically, I was thinking that probably he made a movie with someone who lied about their age, and he recorded it and put it up on the internet. Until I got halfway down the press release and I realized that 100% no, this is not the situation. These are real crimes that Austin Wold, whose real name is Justin Heath Smith, is facing. He was monitored through Telegram, where he tried to hide his identity through using anonymous accounts where he went into chat rooms. And he traded, shared, uploaded, downloaded hundreds of videos of kids who were being abused, some of which were still infants, which is absolutely revolting. And he had a video on here. He had a video of a 10-year-old boy who was tied up, bound, and violently R-worded. The police, the New York police raided his home and seized an SD card full of hundreds of videos of kids being abused. And 100%, this is not what I was expecting. I was actually expecting him to have made a video with someone who lied about their age. And it was like this person lied about their age, and it was going to be a case of he had a video of them saying that they were 18 and they weren't. But no, it's not that. It's not that at all. These are real crimes. He's currently facing a minimum sentence of 5 years, and I think it goes all the way up to 35 years. So between 5 years and 35 years is what he's facing in prison. I feel a bit. I've looked up to Austin Wold for quite a few years now, with kind of jealousy in my eyes. I don't know if you've ever watched an interview with him, but I've watched interviews with him, and I expected him to be a not particularly intelligent beefcake, like a guy that hits the gym constantly and he does porn and there's nothing else going on upstairs. But he's actually really intelligent. He's founded loads of businesses. He's been a really successful businessman. He basically gives off like dom top daddy energy, has an amazing body, and you would think that has everything working for him in his life. I mean, everywhere he goes, he seems to have hot young guys throwing themselves at him. Now, admittedly, he goes after guys who are like barely 18, and I guess we can now know why that is. Where, I mean, I wasn't looking at him with jealousy for that. I mean, I like guys in like sort of minimum ages, like mid-20s. But still, to actually be able to have sort of that level of like raging six-pack, pecs, arms, and be an intelligent, successful businessman, I was looking at him with jealous eyes, and now I guess that's all sort of been smashed up, really. It's not, I guess everything that glitters isn't gold. Once I realized that there was no mistake and he's facing real crimes with real jail time, it really got me thinking about the videos that I've seen him in. And actually, I think with regards to sort of the abuse aspect of this, it's all been hidden in plain sight for us to see the whole way through. I've probably seen about 15 of his videos, and I've got to say that probably in about 7 of them, I have sort of been a little bit like, ooh, that's not sexy, that's just a bit abusive. Like, for example, I've seen him lift a guy up by his throat and throw him on the bed. I've seen him choke a guy until he passed out and then slap him awake. I've seen him put his hand over a guy's mouth and hold his nose until he passed out and then slap him awake again. And one which I found was really disturbing is Austin Wolf was knocking on someone's back door. It was only a guy who was about 18, and he stuck his hand down his throat to make him like gag. And I remember just watching this and going like, this is not sexy. This is just abusive. And then this has got me thinking like, have we really been watching like a dominant porn star daddy who's a great actor who has been like who's been acting out kinky fantasies? Or have we been watching someone who gets off on being abusive, has loads of kinky fantasies, and yet just happens to film porn as well? Like, there's two ends to this scale. One is a good actor, and the other one is someone who's just acting out their darkest fantasies. I guess we'll never know, because at the end of the day, we never know what's happening in someone's head. But I can say this for sure, that if the United States Attorney is right, and if he gets convicted, and if he goes to prison between 5 and 35 years, I'm pretty sure his back catalogue is going to disappear. And that's basically, he's ruined his career. It's ruined everything. He's ruined his life. You know, part of me still really hopes that this isn't the case, but from what the United States Attorney has actually written in their press release, it all seems pretty damning. I mean, if you bust down the door of someone's house and you find an SD card containing hundreds and hundreds of videos, I mean, that's pretty damning evidence. However, I will tell you that I will be watching this, and I will be seeing if he gets convicted, and I will be making a few updates. So if you're interested to know what happened to Austin Wolf, or what will happen to Austin Wolf, hit the subscribe button, and I'll do my best to keep you in the loop. Hope you have a great day. Thanks very much.